Hey everyone. All right, I'm going live. Freedom Fridays, y'all. I saw the coolest article that came out. It has everything to do with EXP. And what better opportunity to talk about EXP and Freedom Friday, right? Like, there's no better opportunity to talk about it than today. So I'm going to be coming live and talking about different topics every single Friday. It's my new thing, Freedom Fridays. Let's go. But I'm going to share this article with you guys and kind of share why indie brokerages, independent small boutique brokerages, are flocking to EXP. I'll share this link right here with you guys after I'm done. I'll post it up above in the comments. But it's really eye-opening to me that there's 15 bullet points as to why it actually makes sense as a team leader, once you build out your team big enough, why it makes sense that your next step should be eXp Realty, not necessarily opening up your own independent brokerage model. eXp Realty is growing at lightning speed. I just saw our president, Dave Kennard. Hey, Dave, if you're listening, he just posted another article that just showed that eXp Realty is now the 4th largest brokerage in the US by agent count, which is huge. And we grew 82%, I believe it said, year over year from 2020 to 2021, which is huge. So let me share my screen. I'm just going to show this article or share this article with you real quick. And then I'll drop the link up above when I am done. But yeah, let's just talk about this for a second. 15 reasons why independent brokerages are flocking to EXP. Number 1, no overhead. And I get this question all the time. Jamie, you're such a top agent. Like, you're incredible. You do so much for other agents. Your trainings, like, you've been in the industry for over a decade. Why don't you just go open up your own boutique brokerage? Why would I want to? I don't want to spend $20, $30, $40, $50,000 in monthly overhead. At EXP, I can align with EXP and spend $85 a month. So you can say goodbye to all that crazy overhead. And not to mention, you have no risk or liability. So point number 2, no brokerage risk or liability in aligning with EXP. I don't have to deal with potentially getting sued because one of my agents did something they weren't supposed to. You see, when you are a broker owner, that is exactly what's happening. You are the trunk of the tree of all of your agents. And when they do something wrong, you are held liable. You're the one who gets named in a lawsuit, which is crazy, right? But to me, I think that's like a big reason as to why I don't want to open up my own boutique brokerage, is because I don't want the risk. I don't want the liability. And the other cool part is you have branding freedom at EXP. I can brand myself however I want and just have it say brokered by eXp Realty. And that is the coolest part. So if you are a boutique brokerage and you already have your branding on point and everyone knows who you are and they know your name, just fold it into EXP. ABC Realty, brokered by eXp Realty. Like, that's really cool, right? So you have that opportunity, which also brings me to my next point. I have agents that I've talked to from Sotheby's, from Compass, from Berkshire Hathaway, that they feel that essentially they don't want to align with EXP because they feel those other companies have a better brand. I'm like, come create your own brand. You don't need a brokerage flag to create a brand that is respected. And that's the honest truth. I'd rather make way more money, have, stock options and all of these cool things, revenue share, healthcare, and build my own brand with my own flag than having to build that brand under another company's flag. Does that make sense? So those of you that feel like, oh, I do luxury and I don't want to come to EXP because EXP is not a luxury brand, that's not true. I have plenty of friends within this company that are top luxury agents in their market, and they literally branded themselves. So that's another cool thing. And then the other part is collaborative virtual platform. So I have thousands of top agent friends all across the country that I would have never had access to before. And it's just this crazy thing because we're just one brokerage across the country in different parts of the world. The way that we collaborate with one another is unlike anything I've ever seen before. And it's truly incredible, opening up our playbooks to each other. And I will never, ever outgrow this brokerage. Now, what happens is when you're a team leader or when you're a boutique broker owner, who do you have to collaborate with? Who can you talk to on a regular, consistent day-to-day basis that is willing to pour into you, that is willing to exchange ideas with you, that is doing something better than you. You don't. When you're a broker owner or a top team leader, it's incredibly difficult to have that level of collaboration on a consistent basis. And the reason why is because traditional brick and mortar offices don't operate that way. They operate in a scarcity mindset. They operate in a competitive field where maybe they'll share some stuff here and there, but they're not going to tell you everything that they're doing, because why? It doesn't benefit them. They think you're their competition, and they think it's going to damage their own brand or their own business by telling you what they're doing. So that's the thing. It's like when you are a boutique broker owner, you have no one else to collaborate with on a consistent basis, unless you go out there and go to like conferences on the regular and meet people that way. But in terms of collaborating with people in your own market, it just doesn't happen. And so for me, this collaborative virtual platform has been the number one, like probably my favorite thing about EXP, because I'm getting to collaborate with people at a high level. I'm getting to meet people I would have never had access to before, and now they've become my friends. Like, how freaking cool is that? So for me, like, that means everything to me, because at my prior small independent boutique brokerage I was at, my small team was the top team. I was the top agent. I had no one else to learn from. For 5 years, my business was stagnant because I had nobody else to show me a better way. And so I think that's super important. Those of you that are team leaders that are looking at your next step and thinking opening up your own franchise model or opening up your own boutique is the way to go. It's not. Because who are you going to learn from? Who are you going to collaborate with on a consistent basis? Not only that, but then back office tools. I don't have to come up with all my own back-end systems and pay hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to support my agents. If I was a boutique broker, I would. At EXP, every single agent gets all of the same systems, and they pay $85 a month. So that's pretty cool. Like, literally our back office systems, like there's web design in there, social media marketing materials. There's a customer relationship management platform. There's just so much that EXP has that, like, I would be spending thousands upon thousands of dollars a month if I was an indie broker to give these things to my agent. So those of you that are team leaders or you're a broker owner somewhere else, you owe it to yourself to look at this, because it's going to save you so much time, so many headaches. Like, it's insane. Number 6, agent support and services. We have the best support out there. We have over 2,000 staff members who work in our cloud office for us, and they are there for anything that we need, from accounting, human resources, tech support, actually. I mean, honestly, there's just so many incredible departments within our company that with a click of a button, I jump into my cloud office, I have that issue taken care of within 5 minutes, and I'm on with my day. And we all know that the number one commodity in our lives is actually time. You can never get that time that you spend back. So for me, that is super important to align with a company that has those agent support services. And then also brokerage support and operations. I can leverage that to EXP. I don't have to do that. And why am I talking about this? Because I have nearly 100 partner agents, and I grew super quickly. That if I was at a small boutique broker-owned operation, if I decided to do that instead, there's no way I would be at nearly 100 agents in less than 2 years. Like, zero. So I share my numbers openly. And this last month, and again, this all depends on, your individual efforts and your agent's efforts. But last month, my revenue share check hit over 5 figures. So that's exciting to say that I'm aligned with a company that rewards me in this manner. And so now I can leverage EXP and leverage their training. I don't have costly fees. So the training in and of itself, we have over 80 plus hours of live training in the cloud office every single day, or every single week, excuse me. And it is usually classes taught by the icon agents, which I'm myself an icon agent. And that's typically the top 1% to 2% of agents within our company that are teaching these classes. And if you miss it, they're recorded and put into like a Netflix style catalog series where you can go back and watch them later. And I can watch a training from anywhere in the world. Just as long as I have my laptop, I have access to our cloud brokerage. No costly fees, because we're not a franchise fee. I didn't buy my way into it, but I'm certainly building my way. Does that make sense? So you pay a one-time fee of $149. You get 1,000 business cards, and it covers your first month's tech fees, which then after that, the second month, it drops down to $85. And that kind of covers literally everything that we have. And then the retention and reward system, I could talk about this all day long. We do have an amazing opportunity to basically retain your agents, and that's through our stock awards and our revenue share. Our commission split is very, very aggressive, also super competitive. It's an 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap. Once they cap, they're at 100% commission, and they have the opportunity to potentially earn that back. Unlimited expansion, which means I can expand globally because we're not a franchise, because we are one brokerage all across the country, different parts of the world, which is 20 countries now. There isn't territories. So I can bring on agents no matter where they are at. As long as EXP is there, they decide they want to align with EXP, they want to align with me, I can expand into that area. So that's super powerful to be able to now essentially recruit agents or attract agents into different areas. So I'm not just attracting agents here in Raleigh. I have agents in like 15 different states now, which is exciting. And then you get your own personal dashboard. You have multiple streams of income. So stock, sales through your commissions, and then you've got the revenue share portion as well. And then we also have healthcare options, which is huge. Like I wouldn't be able to, as an independent broker owner, offer my agents multiple streams of income. I wouldn't be able to offer them stock options. I would definitely not be able to offer them healthcare options either. So aligning with EXP as a team leader or as an independent brokerage, this is why everyone is flocking here, because they can offer these opportunities to their agents and kind of help the retention problem and leverage this platform to have no more liability, literally everything I already talked about. No liability, no headaches with insurance, no headaches with systems and trainings. And you can take all of those weights off your shoulder and run it through the EXP platform, and you're completely leveraged. So it's like going from a independent brokerage model where you are the one wearing like 50 different hats, aligning with EXP, and now you have like 2 hats maybe. So that's kind of how I equate it. Collaboration and lead generation is another huge one. So that, my friends, was 15 reasons why I decided to align with EXP Realty, why I decided to essentially run through this platform and not go and open up my own boutique brokerage, because it just makes so much more business sense, financial sense to align with EXP and leverage all of their systems to better support my agents. And I mean, come on, like there's no better opportunity out there than this right now. And the fact that we're global, that's incredible. So for me, it means time freedom, it means financial freedom, and it certainly means location freedom. So if you are a team leader, if you are an independent broker, and any of what I just shared appeals to you at all, please reach out to me. This is your invitation. I'm talking to you right now. Reach out to me and let me know you want to know more, and I'm happy to hop on a call with you. I'll invite you to my next EXP Explained opportunity where you can see all of our back-end systems. We'll explain everything to you in great detail, and you get to partner with me and actually run side by side in this race together, and you'll no longer be a lone wolf. So again, this video was for you team leaders and your independent broker owners. If you are also a solo agent, we have plenty for you too. If you're a new realtor, we have plenty for you as well. So this brokerage model works for anybody, but this particular video was specific to agents who are indie brokers and team leaders. Just remember, that's just not your next step, is to go out and do your own thing, align with EXP, and leverage your time. All right, friends, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for hopping on my Freedom Friday.